The Little Mermaid, a royal animal fable. Once upon a time, in a grand royal palace, there lived a mermaid called the Little Mermaid. She was born to a royal family and had a kind heart, but her life was filled with sorrow. Her parents, the king and queen of the sea, had strict rules to follow, and the Little Mermaid was often lonely and sad. But one day, while exploring her kingdom, she stumbled upon a beautiful castle. The Little Mermaid was captivated by the castle and what it held within. She decided to explore it and found a secret passage leading to a grand ballroom. Inside the ballroom, she saw a handsome young prince dancing with a beautiful princess. The Little Mermaid was mesmerized by the prince's beauty and grace, and it was then that she knew she had to find a way to become human and be with him. The Little Mermaid searched far and wide for a way to become human. She eventually encountered a magical sea witch who agreed to help her on one condition. In exchange for a human form, the Little Mermaid must give up her beautiful voice. With no other options, the Little Mermaid agreed, and the sea witch cast a spell on her. The Little Mermaid soon found herself on land, as a human. She was transformed into a beautiful young woman and made her way to the prince's palace. But when she finally arrived, the prince was engaged to be married to someone else. Heartbroken, the Little Mermaid was about to give up hope when the prince noticed her and fell in love with her at first sight. He declared his love for her, and the Little Mermaid was overjoyed. The Little Mermaid was finally happy, and the prince and her were married soon after. But the Little Mermaid was still without a voice, and the prince soon discovered the truth. He was angry and heartbroken, and refused to believe her story. In the end, the Little Mermaid had to give up her chance at true love and return to the sea. But the sea witch had one last gift for the Little Mermaid, a magical golden seashell. The Little Mermaid used the shell to speak to the prince and show him the truth. The prince was filled with remorse and begged her to forgive him. The Little Mermaid, however, had already made up her mind. She chose to return to the sea and her family, leaving the prince with a broken heart. But the Little Mermaid was happy, as she had finally found true love and happiness, even if it was only for a short while.